Congratulations to the 2018 Australian of the Year.
I'm Michelle Simmons, 2018 Australian of the Year. So I've really learnt with young people when they're looking at where they're going to go in life. One of the things they constantly talk about is the opportunities available to them, and obviously nowadays there's more and more opportunities out there. But I guess the key thing that I've learnt for me personally, which I've tried to impart, is as you go through life, actually the thing that probably limits you most is your own expectations of yourself. And so I've realised, at a young age, when I did things that people didn't expect of me, that was kind of rewarding, because it meant that I got a kind of funny response from them, like, oh, you can do that. But then I realised as I've gone through life, it's primarily been my own barriers that I've put up that I didn't realise I had, that I've pushed. And so every person, as they come through life, picking up lots of different skills of things that they learn along the way, and then pushing those skills to challenge really what they think they can achieve. And not putting any barriers on themselves. That's probably the biggest thing that I think an individual can learn, is to learn about yourself, what you're good at, what you enjoy, and then push all the boundaries of that to find out where you can excel. When we had an open day here and we invited 200 school children, primary and secondary school children here, got them to play in the labs, see the equipment, actually see the scientists working at the bench, showing exactly what we do. We partnered up with Eddie Wu, and we had him doing some maths by teaching them card tricks. And just that whole event, seeing their faces, seeing them come in, was absolutely fabulous. And for the rest of my life, I will remember that day very, very fondly. So my sense of it is actually things are looking pretty bright for those young people. And I think really the eye-opener that I've got is they're not worried about what subjects they do, but they're more worried about what careers they end up with. And so I've realised that it's that area where they start to get nervous about their future. And rather than telling them about, if you want to be a lawyer, do this, if you're a doctor, do this, I've really kind of honed the message that fundamentally it's the skills that they pick up that help them open their opportunities and where they want to go. And so told them to really focus on the things that they love, do as many different skills as they can, build up those skills, and then the more skills they have, the more they open their opportunities, and not think about what am I going to be when I grow old. That's just too soon, and jobs change too frequently nowadays. I love the competitive spirit of Australians, but I also love the collaborative spirits. And over the year, I've really coined that phrase, Australia is both highly competitive and highly collaborative. And people say, huh? That can't be true. How can you be both? And I say, that's what Australians are, both at the same time. It's really unique. In terms of innovation in Australia, I really recognise that the way things happen in Australia have to be different to the rest of the world. There's a different culture here, we're geographically remote, the way that we do things is going to be different. But there are so many fundamental strengths of Australians, being highly competitive, highly collaborative, working in big teams. We can take on projects that the rest of the world wouldn't do. And I guess over the year I've also learned that one of the things Australia's in a unique position to do is to break down the boundaries between academia, government and industry. It's something where you can actually get together, have those discussions and get those three groups working well together. And I think for the long-term future of Australia, that is incredibly beneficial. Fundamentally, the thing I've learned is a community of people, and they can actually team up with other Australians of the year, whether they're young Australians, local heroes, and doing things together is a lot of fun. And recognising, because there is that community there, you could probably spend time every time you travel across different states meeting up with them and seeing what they're up to. I'd also encourage whoever it is to give me a call, and I'd go out for a cup of coffee or a beer with them, and I can give them all kinds of insights of things that I've learned. But fundamentally, it is a big responsibility, but it's a lot of fun. You're not in it on your own, and it's good to talk to others and share with them, because there's a whole group of people out there that want to make Australia a better place, and it's good to do it together.